Hey all, Double H Craftsman here. Today I'm going to start a series I'm going to call Yarns by the Craftsman. Just some funny stories. And for those of you who don't know what yarns are, they're kind of like little stories slash fables that families and other people tell over the years that may or may not be exaggerated. So, yeah, here we go. So my first yarn I'm going to spin here is one that our family likes to call Aunt Chloe. My grandmother, when she was a little girl back in the 30s and 40s, had an aunt come to live with them that was named Chloe. Hence the name Aunt Chloe. So anyways, she come and stayed with the family. And she stayed upstairs in the unfinished half story, which back years ago that was pretty commonplace for upstairs in homes to be unfinished, and it had exposed beams. So anyway, Aunt Chloe, being handy capable, she when she was upstairs, she used to count the exposed beams till she got over to the hole where you went downstairs. Like in that home, they never had any stairs per se. It was a hole with a ladder coming down out of a hatch. So anyway, so Aunt Chloe would count the beams over to where the hole was, and she could safely travel down the ladder without falling. So anyway, my grandmother, Clara her name was, and her brother, Uncle Heck, they called him Heck. I don't know if his real name was Hector, but that's besides the point. Anyway, Heck and Nan decided that they were going to try to walk over to the hole with their eyes closed and by counting the beams like Aunt Chloe, because they were amazed by that she was blind and could walk over to the hole without falling. So anyway, Heck and Nan got it in their heads, and Nan said, yeah, Heck, should you try it first, and if you make it safely, then I'll try it. So anyway, Heck closes his eyes, and he puts his hand out, touching the exposed beams like Aunt Chloe did. He come over, but he must have miscalculated somewhere along the line, because when he got to the hole, he fell right down through, thrice, right in the middle of the floor, in the kitchen floor. So anyway, he gathered himself up, and he run right over to Aunt Chloe, and he stuck his finger up in her face and said, now, Aunt Chloe, open your eyes, because everybody knows you can see. So anyway, he was convinced that Aunt Chloe was just putting on that she was blind. But anyway, needless to say, Nan didn't follow. So anyway, that was just my first little story in the series, and I'd like to also give a shout out to my best friend. His name's Ernie Morash, and you can check out his site there by searching Ernie Morash. He sings and plays the spoons and stuff there on YouTube, and if you could check him out and like and subscribe, then I'd really appreciate it and help him out, and of course me too. I'd like for you to like and subscribe to my stuff and share the videos with your family and friends and so on. And anyway, this is Double H Craftsman signing out. Have a nice day.